Nyce Kennel, that guy, man. I met him back a few years ago. He threw an event called Champagne and Vibe. It definitely went down. Yeah, right now I want to give definitely a big shout out to that man, Nyce Kennels. You know, he's definitely looked out through the whole process of this pregnancy. Videos, pictures, ultrasounds. He's definitely been there the whole process as well. This right here is Best Merrill Dog. This was at I believe it was one of Nyce's very first shows.
It was.
Champagne and Vibe. It definitely was a vibe. For adults only, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring that back for y'all too. That was definitely a thing. Up here in Rochester, New York. We're gonna bring that back. We definitely gotta bring that back. Champagne and Vibe. Y'all stay tuned for that. But this one right here was for the Best Merle Dog. Like I said, my Frenchie, she won this. She's still around, you know, somebody got her up in the auntie or grandma house in an apartment building or something, you know, because a lot of people still got their eye out for that dog. We're going to post one with the Frenchie, and that wasn't even a Frenchie man, you know, but she was real nice, and she definitely knew what she was doing. I felt good. I was hyped, man. She was fucking doing her thing. I believe the other trophy was the stack off. You know, there was a lot of dogs there, you know what I'm saying? She did her thing for like a 5-month-old pup. She was killing it. It was between her and another pup at the very end, though. They both did their thing, but we came up on top. That's actually my dog right here, bro. That's the bully. That's one of my first bullies, like a bully that I officially own. I bought her off my people, one of my neighbors. This was their keeper, and then they ended up selling me her. And I always wanted her because she was the nastiest one out of the litter. She had the big head. Everything was nice about her. I had to put her down though because she got sick. So, but yeah, that's actually my dog. That's not a Photoshop dog. That's not no bullshit dog that all these people got the same logo. That's actually my dog face, like literally, at her actual face. I want to give a shout out to my man Money Grind down there in Dunker, New York. Y'all can find him on Facebook under Mills or Money Grind Bullies. Another shout out to my man Angel out of LB Kennels. He's up here in Rochester, New York as well. He provided the stud for this litter. Like I said, I took the time out. I got called out for this female to come pick her up and do what I had to do. And I want to go ahead and pick the stud. And, you know, that's what I came out with. Came out with a nice 10-piece right here. A lot of males, which is all right. You know, sometimes you get a lot of males, a lot of females. You get a 50-50 split, you know. But all in all, I got a healthy 10-piece. All these dogs are definitely going to go to people who know what they want. As far as I can tell right now, they're all very structured, big head dogs. All type of size dogs. But one thing's for sure, you know, they're all healthy. You know, we get dogs that don't make it. And look how tiny this girl is right here. Next to this male. Huge difference there. Look at the head. That is crazy. I ain't gonna show y'all the rest, but all types of colors, sizes. It's very important to protect your dogs at all time. But what I mean by that is obviously not protect them as, you know, protect them. But as far as like, know your environment, you know, protect your assets. If it's hot outside, make sure your dog has water all the time. If it's real hot outside, make sure they have a shaded area or there's shade at all time. And it's at least cool. You got some type of pool, something for them to get nice and freshened up off the sun, because these dogs die real fast. We gotta remember, you know, these dogs are naturally tall dogs. We go ahead and just transform them into nice, short, stocky dogs, but with that comes issues, breathing issues. These dogs are big. Obviously, we gotta get them C-section. So they're very massive dogs, believe it or not. So it's very important to keep them with water at all the times. Make sure you watch out. These dogs break out in hives all the time. Every time the season change. Um, Everything's not as serious as it seems at times. Make sure you ask around for help. Don't be scared to ask for help. It's very important. Don't nobody do it by themselves out here. The people who try to do it by themselves, they fail. They absolutely fail. Don't ever let nobody tell you they did it by themselves. Because if you need a pencil and you need to write something down, you're going to see how you get a pencil. And the store has a pencil, or the person next to you has a pencil, and they may ask for a nickel. You know what I'm saying? So you may have to cough up that nickel to get the pencil. And something stupid, but that's, just little examples like that. You still need people for something. The pencil came from somewhere. They had to get the pencil. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a lot, especially this year. I know a lot of people, dogs who've been dying off of heat stroke. It gets crazy out there. Make sure you have money. If you don't got no money, stay your ass at home. This is really a money game at the end of the day. A lot of people think that they're gonna be able to just get by and not do anything with a little bit of funds. This is a fun game. These dogs, sometimes you may have to take that trip to the emergency room. That's hundreds of dollars off the back. It's not a vet bill, it's an emergency bill. It's you're paying a lot of money. There's a lot of people out there who are letting their dogs go natural as well, and everything's dying. That's bad. You don't want that to happen. And there's been a couple people that I've seen on social media like that, and it's not all their fault. Things happen as well, but it's very important to take care of everything. Take care of your female. Make sure she's good during her whole pregnancy. Do your homework. Do your homework. Take your time to study what you're about to get into. This ain't cheap. Nothing's free. There's always gonna be times where you're not gonna be successful, and you gotta learn how to overcome that failure to continue. Because this ain't for everybody. A lot of people think they got what it takes, and it's not as easy as it seems. Sometimes you spend a lot of money in between dogs, food, vet bills, shows. Even now, a lot of people ask me, "Oh, do you win money?" No, you don't. You don't win money at these shows. It's not about the money at the shows. You go there to network, to build rapport, to pretty much make a name for yourself. If no one knows you, why would they buy a dog from you? Especially at the pricing that you probably want for your dog. I don't know you. My man next door got the price for the better cheap, and a lot of people know him. So why would they buy the dog from you? You don't know. Nobody knows you. So it's important to network. Make sure you get out there, talk to people. At first it's a little iffy, but you're gonna learn real quickly that people talk at these shows. People are friendly. People tell you about their dogs. People are very open at these shows. That's very important. If not, I don't know how you're gonna gain knowledge. And be open. A lot of people do things different ways, so you want to hear everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? One way may not work for you, the other way may. Alright, man. So I'm whelping right now. For y'all that don't know what I'm doing, whelping is pretty much I'm helping nature these pups until they're strong enough to kind of just do it on their own, and also getting the mom used to actually feeding the dogs. You got like first time moms, they don't know what they're doing, so you got to kind of guide them through it on some real life human stuff. So long story short, I got my setup here. It's important to have a nice floor for these pups, so that way they can kind of crawl around. You don't want to have nothing too solid, because imagine if somebody just lay you on a flat floor. That's just like, it's just not it. You don't. It's crazy, right? It's like you're in jail. So you want to have something nice and soft so they could crawl, run. It's It's gonna help build strength in their legs. You know, the lamp here, these puppies get cold real fast, you know? So you wanna make sure they stay at a nice warm temperature at all times. I got a camera here. The camera is pretty much to watch the dogs. I'm not gonna be able to be here all the time. I'm still an average person. I work a regular job most of the time. I got kids. I'm out. I'm busy all the time. Obviously, I took vacation to help whelp this litter for the first week or so. You know, it's very important. This is your assets right here. You want to protect your assets at all time. You know what I'm saying? So you want to take the time out to invest, you know? Invest in everything. Make sure for your females, when they go outside, it's very important that you wipe them down when they come inside. You know, you want to wipe all them boobs down, wipe her butt, wipe her vagina, wipe her sides. She's going to go outside and squat and be in that grass or whatever you have for her to go use the bathroom. She could use the bathroom in here. The first few days she was, but I had pads down and stuff for her because, you know, she's fresh out of her C-section. She's not able to walk too much, and she's still having discharge. She got to spit them placentas out. So a lot of bed changing and stuff like that. But now she's at the point where the placentas are out. She's not bleeding no more, and she knows to go outside. She's trained to go outside. So I know when she wants to go outside, she'll sit up, look at me, she'll walk away from the pups. That's how I know that she's ready to go outside. So now I open that gate, she jumps right out. But like again, make sure you wipe her down when she come inside. You don't want your dogs to get sick. It's very easy for these things to get sick. They are not strong. They're fresh out the womb. The first 2 weeks are very important. So as far as wiping them down, you know, you want to get you some wipes. You know, that's the easiest thing to use. Some non-scented wipes or fragrant wipes. Just non-scented, non-fragrant wipes. Pretty much you just want to wipe her sides real well, you know what I'm saying? It's alright, wipes are cheap, they're not expensive. Go ahead, take the time, use 10 wipes if you got to use 10 wipes. You know, just make sure you wipe her ribs down, get in between her boobs, because that part get real dirty real fast. Especially if she had a C-section, she's cut up, it's probably a little bit of blood still coming out. You know, the wound is still healing. It's very important to keep that area fresh. You want to put A&D ointment on there as often as you can. It's dried up, you know, until you're able to get those stitches out. And even after that, make sure you keep that wound nice and disinfected. Like I said, the camp name is Flower City Bully Club. But, you know, we don't pretty much... We breed everything here, though, you know what I'm saying? We also mess with the Frenchies. A lot of people already know me for the Frenchies. A lot of people see me and they think I'm about to have a Frenchie. They don't expect me to have a bully, you know? So we definitely offer AIs here. We do want to start offering whelping services. As you see, my whelping area is a little bit different than others, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people build theirs. A lot of people buy theirs. I bought this one, but I bought it for just long-term use. It's more convenient because, you know, you can open it up more, close it. It's just more manageable. And it's for future purposes. You don't know how long you're going to have these puppies around. They're going to get big. A lot of whelping boxes are short. The puppies jump out. This one was a real affordable price, and it's nice and tall and gated. So the dogs ain't going to be able to get out no matter what. And it's nice and secure. It's nice and pinned down here. So you don't got to worry about that. We're located in upstate New York, Rochester, New York. That's in the west end. We're between Syracuse and Buffalo. Come check us out, man. I was always iffy with the whole AI thing, you know what I'm saying? The whole process, just, you know, getting it out the stud. You know, we all see that shit at first and be like, yo, that shit is weird. But if you really want to, you know, be a breeder, you gotta be able to save money, because this ain't cheap. These bills add up real fast. Nothing here is cheap. So you definitely gotta have money to back things up. And if you want to save some money, you gotta learn how to do a few things. It's just that simple. Flower City Bully Club, we offer top quality bulls, man. We're gonna sell you guys bulls with great structure, great heads, and great temperament. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know me, I do the shows. I show my dogs. The dogs that I show, they do their thing every time. You know, action speaks for themselves. I don't gotta say too much on that. I always had a thing for dogs, you know, so it wasn't too hard. Obviously, bullies were the next thing after pit bulls. Just everything about them, you know what I'm saying? The size, the mass, the head. Still your pit bull, but now, you know, you get that combo of the mass and the shortness. It makes some great animals. A breeder is the breeder, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got people who got dogs and don't know what they're doing. It's just straight out forward like that sometimes. So pedigree is definitely important. Professional pictures definitely matter to some extent, cause you know nothing's like seeing a dog in person, you know. But definitely getting a good picture for the dog is very important. If you want to sell that image, you gotta sell that image. That's very important. If you can't sell that image, you're just pretty much dead in the water. My man Mills from down there in Dunker, New York, he hit me up. Pretty much he was prioritizing another female at the time. You know, he called me. He said, man, I got this bitch, she in heat. Do what you gotta do. I said, all right, bet, brother. I went down there, picked her up, hit up my man from Kennels. He had a male that just almost a year old. He was 11 months at the time. You know, we wanted to see what he could do. Real solid male. So I wanted to go ahead and work a couple things out. 2 months later, here we are, a 10-piece. Blessed. All healthy. All solid.
Surgical, TCI, AI.
Straight up AI. I did it myself. Definitely other litters that I've done that are successful. But this one definitely the biggest. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's my own, so I ain't surprised. Definitely a big 10-piece. This is my first 10-piece. I don't know. Not a lot of people out there that get 10 pieces. So this one right here is rare. To have 10 that are all healthy is rare. It's not one that has an issue. They all nice, healthy. They all, it's what, about 4 or 5 days in, all these pups are real mobile. Don't none of them have an issue getting to where they gotta get to. See mom, she good. She doing her thing. Birthday coming up in December. I'm opening this 10-piece. This blueberry right here. She out of Money Grind Bullies. Down there in Dunker, New York. Father of this litter is Hercules. From my man Kennels up here in Rochester, New York. Make sure y'all go check them out. Yeah, like I said, 10-piece, man. All healthy. New York. Father of this litter is Hercules. From my man Kennels up here in Rochester, New York. Make sure y'all go check them out. Yeah, like I said, 10-piece, man. All healthy. Contact me personally at Flower City Bully Club on Facebook, Instagram. Sure, you can also contact Kennels, Nyce Kennels. You can contact Money Grind Bullies.